What I just read was make grace your space. That's right, make grace your space. Welcome to Lesson in Everyday. It is your host, LAT, and hopefully you are still having a wonderful week thus far. It is in the middle of the week, Wednesday, yes indeed, and I wanted to talk about giving yourself some space to heal, space for your emotional, mentally, spiritual, physical healing, right? No one really knows how much space you need but you. And sometimes you don't even know how much space you need, but I can guarantee you need some space. Space away from the social media, space away from your phone, from the news, on TV, from the different medias, from people. Some space is necessary for you to tap into what you really need, the healing you really need, the time you really need to recover, whether it's physically or spiritually, mentally, giving yourself space to rest, giving yourself some space to be able to tap into who you really are, right? Being able to truly identify who you are and grow and become true to you. And also grace, right? Giving yourself some grace space. What does that mean? You know how you have a grace period to finish an assignment in school? They may say, hey, it's due here. However, because maybe a holiday came up or something like that, you have a grace period. You be able to turn in maybe a day or two late. So give yourself some grace in this space. Give yourself a grace period, a period in space to be able to have grace and mercy for yourself, for not being 100 in your self-care. Okay, or maybe you're needing grace from a decision or choice you made that may not have been the best for you. Okay, maybe you need time to give yourself space to just acknowledge or become self-aware of where you are in life. If it's overwhelming with moving to the next level, moving into the next phase of your life, maybe you need that time to just decompress, detox, and most importantly, to just breathe, okay? I do truly believe in self-care, and I truly, highly encourage you to know where you are in order to know what you need within that space of self-care, okay? Because we all need time to take to make sure that we're okay, and everything that we're juggling in life, from personal, professional, mentally and spiritually, emotionally, giving yourself that time to get to see where you are, look at what you're juggling, and kind of regroup, okay? Get revamped, get back into the groove, but you're needing that time to just decompress, detox, and be able to clean up. And when I say clean up, kind of clean up your social life, maybe you've been distracted with some of the social encounters, or maybe you've encountered something in your life that may not need to be there, or someone that may not need to be there. So give yourself that grace period, but also give yourself that space to become self-aware and identify where you are, what you need in this process or this journey, along this journey, on the path you're on now. Or maybe you don't even know, what path you're on right now. in this space, it gives you, it's almost, I'm not going to say it's like being put in a box or in a corner, but it's just giving you time away from everyone. Think of it as your own self-vacation in place, though. A self-vacation in place, a place of where you are away from distractions, away from, others, away from the TV, the social media, the phone, just giving yourself that time to recollect and self-identify, become self-aware, and also to be able to release what you've been juggling, just so that you can get a better look at things and be able to come back with full throttle. Think of it like that, okay? It's just giving yourself enough time to say, hey, I need to check, make sure I'm okay, make sure, I know which direction I'm going with the decisions and choices I'm making, and making sure that I do not have anything around or in my path or on this journey right now in this season that is taking away from the direction I'm trying to go, or taking away from my goals, or pulling me away from where I need to be spiritually, or that's clouding my space that I need to release and break away from because it's clouding me mentally, or being another stressor. These are things to think about, and things that I encourage you to just take in today in the middle of this week, okay, is to identify where you are and see what exactly you need. Checking on self, okay? And again, having that grace within this space, though, because we're not perfect. You're not going to get everything right, but all you can do is do the best you can. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you take this moment to have that space for yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, whatever that looks like to you and for you. Only you know how much space you need and what areas you need to take time to assess, decompress, and then get back and go full throttle again, okay? It is a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope and pray that you continue to have the best day ever. I love you guys, and may God continue to bless you. Be blessed.